Hello guys, my name is Shambu and my topic is propagation of the neuroimpulse. The propagation of neuroimpulse is a process in which a signal travels along a neurons, allowing information to move from one part to the neuron system to another. This mechanism is essential for transmitting information such as sensory input, muscles movement commands, and complex thought process. Then following steps involved in the neuroimpulse propagation. First is resting potential contain membrane polarization. In a resting neurons, there's an electrical potential difference across its membrane. The inside of neuron is negative charged compared to the outside. This difference, known as resting potential, is maintained by the sodium potassium pump and ion channels. Then ion distribution. At rest, there is a higher concentration of sodium ions outside the cell and higher concentration of potassium ions inside. Then second is action potential contain depolarization. When a stimulus reaches a neuron, it can cause sodium channels in the membrane to open, allowing Na plus ions to flow into the cell. This influx of potassium ion causes the inside of the cells to become less negative or depolarized. Then repolarization. After depolarization, potassium channels open, allowing K plus ions to flow out, restoring the negative charge inside the ions neurons, a process known as repolarization. Then third is propagation along the axon, contain local currents. As Na plus ions enter on the region of the neuron during depolarization, they create a local positive charge that can cause adjust section of the membrane to the reach the threshold potential. This is initiate depolarized in the nearby section, allowing the impulse to propagate down the axon. Then myelination and Salter condition. In myelinated neurons, the axon is covered by a myelin sheath which insulated it gaps in the myelin sheath known as nodes of Ranvier, allowing the action potential to jump from node to node in a process called the Salter condition. This speeds up the transmission of the neuroimpulse. Then fourth stage is synaptic transmission. Arrival the synaptic terminal. When the action potential reaches the end of the axon, it arrives at the synaptic terminal. Here the electrical signals triggers the release of neurotransmitters from vehicle into the synaptic cleft, then contain binding to receptors. Neurotransmitters diffuse across the synaptic cleft and bind to receptors on the neurons, allowing the signal to transmit it chemically, then contain inhibitory response. The postsynaptic neurons may then generate an action potential if the signals excitatory remain inactive if the signal is inhibitory. Thank you.